It was supposed to be a normal drive home, until 19-year-old Emily Carter vanished in the middle of nowhere. What happened next would haunt Texas for decades. It began on a quiet highway, a summer night, headlights cutting through the dust and heat. Then silence. A mother's scream. Flashing lights in the dark. This isn't just another missing person story. This is a nightmare that unfolded under the Texas sun. Emily Carter was bright, ambitious, and kind, the first in her family to make it to college. She worked part-time at a diner, saving every dollar for nursing school. Her friends remember her laughter, her soft voice, and the silver bracelet she always wore. That bracelet would later become the key to uncovering a brutal truth. On the night of August 14, 2015, Emily left a late shift at the diner. She texted her roommate, "Be home in 20," but she never arrived. Hours later, a farmer driving past an empty cornfield noticed a car idling with its headlights on. The driver's door was open, the engine still running. When police arrived, they found her phone inside, her purse untouched, and no signs of a struggle. Emily was gone. 2 days later, hikers stumbled across something half-buried under a patch of brush 6 miles from where her car was found. It was Emily. She had been brutally beaten. The medical report confirmed blunt force trauma to the head. The discovery shook the entire county. Detectives combed the area for evidence, tire tracks, footprints, anything that could lead to her killer. Among the findings was a broken necklace and a single hair stuck to her jacket. DNA analysis revealed it wasn't hers. It belonged to a man. But there was no match in the national database. For months, the investigation went cold. Then, half a year later, a strange phone call came in. A local woman told police she overheard a man at a bar bragging about a girl who wouldn't shut up. His name was Travis Hale, a 28-year-old mechanic with a history of violence. Police brought him in. He matched the tire tracks near Emily's car and wore the same brand of boots as the prints found in the field, but he denied everything. Detectives sent the DNA back to the lab for retesting using newer technology. This time, the system flagged a partial match. Travis's cousin, recently arrested for a minor offense. Investigators realized they had found the right family. When they searched Travis's property, behind his house in a small shed, they discovered something that froze them in place. Emily's silver bracelet, caked in mud but unmistakable. When detectives confronted Travis, he stared at the table for a long time before muttering, "It wasn't supposed to go that far." He confessed that he had seen Emily leave work that night and offered her a ride home. When she refused, he followed her, forcing her car off the road. She screamed, fought back, and he panicked. He hit her again and again until she stopped moving. Then he dragged her into the field and left her there. His voice was calm as he told the story, but the room fell completely silent. Even the most seasoned officers felt the chill. In 2017, Travis Hale was sentenced to life in prison without parole, but the scars he left behind stretched far beyond the courtroom. Emily's mother still visits the roadside where her daughter's car was found, placing flowers at the base of a wooden cross. Locals say that on some nights, you can still hear the faint hum of an idling engine drifting through the fields. Emily's murder sparked new safety measures across Texas. Better lighting on rural highways, awareness programs in colleges, and safety tracking apps now taught in local schools. Her story became a warning, not just about danger, but about how fragile trust can be. As dawn breaks over the same Texas fields where her life was stolen, one thing remains clear. Emily Carter's story may have ended in darkness, but the light she left behind forced change, and perhaps saved others. Sometimes justice isn't about punishment. It's about remembering, so it never happens again. In memory of Emily Carter, 1996-2015.